If you ask any homeowner about their property taxes, they'll probably say something like, it costs too much, or I don't understand how these taxes are calculated. Well, today in this video, I am going to give you a few simple tricks on how you can lower your property taxes. But first, so property taxes are real estate taxes. They're calculated by the local government and they're paid for by the homeowner. So in Prince George's County, the tax bill is issued in July of every year. So the revenue generated from the property taxes is generally used to fund local projects and services such as your fire department, your law enforcement, public recreation, and education. Although these services benefit all residents, property taxes can be extremely burdensome for homeowners, and then guess what? They continue to rise over time. So let's just say, as long as you own a home, you will never be free from property taxes. But there are a few simple tricks that you can use to lower your property tax bill. So let's start with number one. You want to understand your tax bill. Some homeowners never quite understand how taxes are calculated. Even me, when I purchased my first home and I received my first tax bill, I found it to be extremely confusing and challenging to understand because I did not know how taxes were calculated. So in Prince George's County, your assessment and tax rates are shown on the front of the tax bill. It's calculated by using the tax rate and the current market value of your property. So I guess you're wondering, like, Denise, how do they know the current market value of my property? Well, they send out an assessor who is hired by the county government. He estimates the market value, which includes both the land and the structure. So number two, don't build. Well, we all like space and we love great curb appeal, but when adding a deck, a pool, or a large shed, or any other permanent fixtures to your home, it is presumed to increase its value. Now, I'm not saying not to build, because for me, I love a sunroom. But what I am saying is you should always investigate how much of an increase a new addition means to your property bill, your property tax bill. Number three, you want to look for exemption. Now, you may qualify for an exemption if you fall into certain categories. So let's say some states lower the taxes for people who are seniors, veterans, people with certain disabilities, agricultural properties, and homestead exemptions. So you should check with your taxing authority just to see if you qualify for any of these exemptions. Now, if you receive your tax bill and you believe it's not accurate, you can file for an appeal. You can hire an attorney who can go through the whole appeal process, or if you want to do it yourself, you can always hire your knowledgeable real estate agent who can actually provide you with the information you'll need to take to the tax office. So the board will review the information they receive. They'll compare it to the most recent assessment and the tax bill, and then they'll make a final decision. I wouldn't say final though, but the bottom line is this. When it comes to lowering your tax bill, there are some little things that you can do to reduce your property tax burden. And don't assume that a tax bill is set in stone. If you do a little research, check out your neighbors. If your neighbor's house, they're paying less on their taxes and have a similar home, you may be in line for a tax reduction, but you have to ask for it. You have to file an appeal. They may accept your appeal or they may reject it, but you'll never know if you don't ask. So I can help you find out what your neighbors are paying for their property taxes, and provide you with the information that you'll need to take to the tax office. All you have to do is just contact me. My contact information is somewhere on this page, depending on what medium I'm using. So I am Denise Watkins. I really would appreciate you subscribing to my channel, because many people can use this kind of information. And the more subscribers I have, it's a way for me to share more content. So I want to thank you for subscribing, and thank you for liking my channel. And that's it for now, and I will see you next week.